Alright, so we went this morning and picked up Carol and Maya. Carol is our Goldendoodle and Maya is our Australian Labradoodle. They're due to have puppies next week in like 4 to 6 days, give or take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them out. We are going to just do the mama cut, which is the shave. We're not exactly going to bathe and do all of that because when you've got mamas, they're this close to labor of, you know, the end of their gestation, then, you know, we don't want to put them through the stress of bathing, blow drying, all of that stuff. So my guardians are great at keeping them clean. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight in and, you know, shave their bodies short, blend their heads in and stuff, and that's it. Then we'll wait on puppies, and then once puppies are here and are about 5 to 7 days old, then we'll bathe the mamas. So super excited. Let me get my scrubs on and I'll show you what we do. Alright, so we're going to start with Miss Maya. So my blade on here is the 10. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the guard, which is a 4, which is 6 millimeters. So it is going to be short, especially when my vacuum kicks on and it sucks that hair up as it cuts. It definitely is going to be a shortcut, but that's our purpose for this cut, is to make sure that, you know, they don't have a lot of hair and all that good stuff while they're with their puppies. Just preparing for that. So let's get started. So we're done with shaving the body for the majority. With this being the mama cut, it does not have to be perfect. So I'm not going to sit there and, you know, take 10 or 15 extra minutes of trying to get everything perfect, because we're just here to get her cut shorter, have her be cooler when she's with her puppies, and we'll fix her up later when she starts, you know, when she's got the babies out of her belly, and we're not going to worry about her stressing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off the guard. I'm going to trim up the underneath of the feet. That's going to help us not track in anything to the puppies. And I'm going to shave the whole belly area so the puppies have an easy way of getting to the nipples. And then I'm going to shave up the behind. so we're done shaving. Again, we got the body, we got the bottom of the feet, and we went ahead and did the belly area. And then now we are going to trim up the feet and blend in the head. And again, this isn't perfect because it is the mama cut, but we're just trying to get her, you know, body comfortable for babies to arrive. And less work for her and for us, because if she ends up getting, you know, every day or two having, you know, where there's puppy poop on her, it's gonna be a lot easier getting it out of hair that is short than long hair. are done with the nails and now on to the face. And then that's it, and then she'll be done. So what we want to do is we do want to take the majority of the bulkiness off. Now, just a few weeks ago, I did trim her face up at the Guardian home when I did the ultrasound. So she doesn't look too bad, but I do want to just make it a little bit shorter, easier, especially her beard. If she's cleaning up babies and stuff like that, we want to make sure that it's not going to get too stinky too fast. So we are going to go shorter than normal. Just like with the body, kind of the same proportion. It's gonna look a little funny at first, but We're almost there. And again, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because we don't want to stress her out any more than she needs to be. But we do want to make sure, for one, that she's presentable, and two, that she's comfortable. Of course, we are going to be taking, lots of pictures and all of that. But we got to make sure that we don't stress her in the meantime. Cut the beard so short. Last thing I'm going to do is blend in the sides of the mustache a little because they just look a little not proportional to me how they're sticking up. So I'm just going to blend these in just a little bit. does give her a little bit more of like a schnauzer look. That's not what we're going for normal grooms, but it's gonna help with this face hair being shorter when she's cleaning up puppies and stuff. So that's just the mama cut. We don't go for this goal on a normal basis, but we want to make it easy for them. Alright, so now on to Carol. She is our Goldendoodle. Normally weighs about 31, 32 pounds. I just weighed her, she's 38 and a half. That might not mean too many puppies, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and give her a cut. Alright, so we got done shaving the body, so now what we're going to do is take our guard off. Oops. Take our guard off, do the bottom of the feet, and then do her belly area, and then her sanitary trim in the back. And then we'll come back and do the head. just like with Maya, what we're gonna do is we are going to cut the majority of this off. Get you into that. She doesn't have as thick of hair as Maya. That's one thing about the Australian Labradoodles. They've got thicker hair than most. We do have some Goldendoodles like that, but personally, I would rather go with a thinner coat that's non-shedding like Carol, because it's a lot easier to take care of. We gotta see you. Bathed and blow dried Carol, this hair would be straight. It would look a lot better, but I'm not worried about that right now. Just as long as I get pretty close to, you know, even on both sides, I'll be pretty happy. I'm not gonna worry about leaving a lot of that white going up between the eyes. As you can tell, her strip is small, so we normally try to leave it full so it can have more white, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Just to keep it clean and out of her face so she don't have to worry about it. Wow, she's got puppies here. would be smoother if she'd had a bath, but that's all right. You see how she holds her ears back? So what you'll have to do if you got a dog that holds their ears back like this, you can see she's kind of squinting and holding her ears back, is you want to flop it over and get the fullness of the ear and then trim it that way. Pretty good shape, I think, even though she's got a tendon in there. She pops backwards when she holds her ears. Once she perks her ears up, they'll be better looking for sure. job, and as she gets, you know, as the hair starts getting longer while she's raising puppies, we'll be able to get her back to looking full and fluffy. Oh, these ears aggravated. But that's all right. It is what it is. The way she holds them. All right, so last is her nails. Her nails aren't very long, so we're just gonna take off the tips. And dremel them. Stay.